I'm posting this from a burner laptop in a motel room off I-95 somewhere in Virginia. The Wi-Fi is spotty, the curtains smell like old smoke, and every few minutes I check the door lock, even though I know nothing's coming through it tonight. Not yet. If you're reading this, it's because I managed to hit publish before the next wave hits. Before my hands shake too much or my eyes stop focusing on the screen. Before whatever's happening finishes rewriting me. Don't look for me. Don't try to contact the people I used to know. If my name comes up in conversation, Dorian Hale, influencer, model, whatever they call me now, just change the subject. Walk away. Because if you start asking questions, if you start digging, you'll find photos, recent ones, and they'll look wrong. Too perfect. Too unchanged. And that's when you'll realize the warning is too late. I was good at it. Grew up in a suburb outside Chicago. Nice house, nice parents, nice face. The kind of face that got me modeling gigs at 17. Then Instagram sponsorships at 19. Then a decent following by 22. 6 figures a year from skincare lines, gym wear, teeth whitening strips. I posted shirtless mirror selfies, morning routines with LED masks, night shots under perfect lighting. People commented, goals, ageless, how do you do it? I never told them the truth because there wasn't one yet. I just worked out, ate clean, slept 8 hours. Genetics and discipline. That's what I believed. Then the first sponsor sent the cream. It came in a matte black jar. No label except a small gold H stamped on the lid. The email said it was exclusive prototype, anti-aging breakthrough, not FDA approved yet, but results in weeks. Influencer perk. Free product for honest review. I laughed it off at first. I'd tried everything. Retinol, peptides, microneedling, LED therapy. Nothing revolutionary. But this one felt different from the moment I opened it. Thick, almost greasy, but absorbed instantly. No scent, just cool on the skin, then warm, like blood rushing back to the surface. I used it that night, woke up and my skin looked tighter, pores smaller, jawline sharper. Not dramatic, just better, like I'd edited a photo in real life. I posted a before-after carousel. Engagement exploded. Brands slid into DMs offering more money. I ordered 3 more jars. The company, Hebe Labs. No public address. Just a P.O. box in Delaware. Shipped overnight. The changes kept coming. Fine lines around my eyes vanished. Skin tone evened. Hair thicker. Energy up. I looked 24 at 26. Then 24 at 27. People started asking in comments, what filter? Surgery. Dorian seriously spilled a routine. I posted more. Tutorials. Morning skin prep. Night recovery. Never mentioned the jar. Kept it vague. Consistency and good genes. But the jar never ran out. I'd use half, screw the lid back on, and the next morning it was full again. I told myself it was a bulk shipment glitch. Or placebo. Or I was imagining it. Rationalizations stack up fast when the results are this good. Then the mirror started lying. Not in a fun way. I'd stand there after a shower, towel around my waist, and catch my reflection blinking a half-second late, or smiling when my mouth wasn't moving. Subtle, easy to dismiss as fatigue, low light, hangover. But it happened more. One night I woke up at 3:14 a.m. Exact time every time, and the bathroom light was on. I hadn't turned it on. My reflection was already there, staring back, but it wasn't tired. It looked rested, hungry. I started covering the mirror with a towel, told myself it was vanity overload, too much screen time. I needed a break from my own face. The comments shifted. Dorian looks younger every post. Bro's aging backwards. Sell us whatever you're on. I laughed in videos. Just water and sleep, guys. But the jar kept refilling, and my skin kept improving. No pores, no blemishes, no shadows under eyes. I looked airbrushed in real life. Then the first real sign. I cut myself shaving. Small nick on the chin. Blood welled up, bright red. I pressed tissue to it. When I pulled away, the cut was gone. Not scabbed, gone. Smooth skin. Like it never happened. I stared at the tissue. No blood. Clean. I checked the mirror. Nothing. No mark. I laughed, nervous. Told myself I imagined the cut. But I found the razor later. Blade had a tiny red fleck. Dried. Real. That's when I started hiding the jar. Locked it in a safe under the bed. Told myself I'd stop using it. Cold turkey. See what happened. 3 days later, my skin felt tight. Dry. Itchy. Like withdrawal. I lasted 4. On the 5th, I opened the safe. The jar was there. Full. Waiting. I used it again. The changes accelerated. Friends I hadn't seen in months messaged, "Dude, you look insane." What clinic? Strangers on the street did double takes. Women stared longer. Men too. I booked bigger gigs. Luxury brand campaigns. Private events. Money poured in. I moved to a high-rise in Miami. Ocean view. Floor-to-ceiling windows. No mirrors in the bedroom. I avoided them everywhere. But mirrors find you. One night I came home late. Drunk. High on something from a party. Stumbled into the bathroom. Light off. Moonlight through the window. I looked up. My reflection was already watching me. Not blinking. Not breathing. Just staring. I froze, heart slamming. It smiled. Slow. Wider than my face should allow. Then it raised a hand. The same hand I was holding the sink with. And waved. I backed out. Slammed the door. Slept on the couch with lights on. Next morning, the bathroom mirror was clean. Normal. My reflection moved with me. I told myself, hangover hallucination. Too much MDMA. Too little sleep. But the jar was empty that morning. First time. I panicked. Messaged the company. No reply. Email bounced. Phone disconnected. I searched online. Heavy Labs. Nothing. No website. No reviews. Just forum threads from years ago. Anyone try the black jar cream? Results unreal. Don't stop using it. I found one post buried deep. It started filling itself. Then my reflection started moving first. Don't look too long. I deleted my search history. Threw the laptop in the ocean. I tried to quit again. Went cold. Skin cracked. Lips split. Eyes sunk. I looked my age. 29 going on 40 overnight. Panic attacks. Couldn't leave the apartment. Ordered food. Hid from delivery guys. Then the jar reappeared. On the bathroom counter. Full. Like it had always been there. I used it. The mirror stopped lagging. Now it moves ahead. I catch it posing when I'm not. Flexing. Smiling at angles I don't use. Lips fuller. Jaw sharper. Eyes brighter. It's me, but better. Hungrier. Less tired. More alive. Last week I woke up on the floor. Carpet burn on my cheek. Phone in hand. I'd recorded a video. 3:14 a.m. timestamp. In the video, I'm standing in front of the mirror. Naked. Staring. But my reflection isn't staring back. It's looking at the camera. At me watching later. It whispers. Dorian. In my voice, but deeper. Smoother. Younger. I deleted the video, but I remember every word. You're welcome. I don't sleep much now. When I do, I dream of the jar opening on its own. Cream spilling, crawling up my arms, into my pores, filling me. I look in the mirror less, but when I do, the reflection waits. Patient, polished, perfect. It doesn't blink unless I do. It doesn't breathe unless I do. But sometimes it exhales first. Slow. Satisfied. Like it's tasting the air. Like it's tasting me. Like it's tasting me. I'm writing this because the changes are speeding up. Bruises fade in minutes. Hangovers vanish by morning. I look 22 again. Maybe 21. People message, "Dorian, you're glowing. What's your secret?" I don't answer, because the secret is looking back at me right now, from the dark screen of this laptop, smiling, waiting for me to close my eyes, so it can step closer. I'm not sure how much longer I'll look like this version of me. The one typing, the one afraid. Soon there will only be the other one. The one who never ages, the one who never tires, the one who never regrets. If you see my posts in the future, perfect lighting, perfect skin, perfect smile, no, it's not me anymore. It's him, wearing my face, living my life, and he won't stop, because beauty like this doesn't fade. It just takes, and takes, and takes. If you're chasing youth, creams, fillers, filters, whatever, stop. Look in the mirror tonight. Really look. If your reflection waits a second too long, if it smiles when you don't, run. Because once it learns to move first, you don't get the body back. You just watch from inside it. Quiet, faded topic, forever. I'm hitting post now, then I'm covering the webcam, but I know it's already watching. Through the lens, through the screen, through me. Goodbye, Dorian, or what's left. The changes didn't stop at the skin. They went deeper. I noticed it first with small things. My reflection in shop windows as I walked past. No longer just lagging or posing. It anticipated. I'd turn my head left. It turned right a fraction sooner, like it was leading the movement. I'd reach for my phone. Its hand was already sliding into the pocket, subtle enough that if I blinked hard or looked away fast, I could pretend it was a trick of light or peripheral vision. But I stopped blinking hard. I stopped looking away. I started filming myself. Late nights in the apartment, phone propped on the kitchen counter. Red record light steady. I'd stand in front of the full-length mirror in the hallway. Towel gone now, no more hiding, and just watch. The footage was worse than I expected. In the videos, I stand still, arms at my sides, face neutral. My reflection doesn't. It shifts weight from one foot to the other, rolls its shoulders, tilts its head like it's listening to music I can't hear. Sometimes it licks its lips, slow, deliberate, while my mouth stays closed. Once, it raised both hands and pressed palms flat against the glass from the inside. The sound in the recording was faint but unmistakable, a soft, wet slap. Like skin meeting skin through a barrier that wasn't quite there. I played that clip on loop until the battery died. I didn't scream. I just sat on the floor and stared at the black screen until my eyes burned. The next morning, the video was gone. Not deleted. Gone. No trace in the gallery. No recently deleted folder. No cloud backup. The phone acted like I'd never pressed record, but the mirror remembered. That afternoon, I caught it mid-sentence. I was brushing my teeth, mouth full of foam. I looked up. My reflection was speaking. No sound came from my side of the glass, but its lips moved clearly, forming words. "You're welcome." Same as the deleted video. I spat toothpaste into the sink, rinsed, looked again. It was smiling now. Teeth whiter than mine had ever been. Eyes brighter, skin glowing under the cheap fluorescent bulb like it had its own backlight. I whispered, "Stop." It mouthed the word back at me, mocking, then laughed silently, shoulders shaking, head thrown back. The laugh I recognized from old videos of myself, but cleaner, freer, no hesitation, no self-consciousness. I punched the mirror, fist met glass, crack, spiderwebbed outward. Blood on my knuckles, bright, real. I stared at the fractured reflection. Dozens of me, dozens of it, each piece smiling wider than the last. The cuts closed in seconds. Skin knit, blood absorbed, no scar. I wrapped my hand in a towel anyway. Habit, fear. That night, I slept with the lights on. All of them. Living room, kitchen, bathroom, hallway, bedroom. The apartment looked like a crime scene under interrogation. I woke at 3:14 again. The lights were off. All of them. I sat up in bed, heart hammering so hard it hurt my ribs. Silence. Then a soft click. The bedroom door, locked from the inside, unlocked itself. I didn't move. Footsteps. Slow. Bare feet on hardwood, coming from the hallway. Not mine. I reached for my phone. Screen lit my face in blue. No signal. Airplane mode on. I hadn't turned it on. The footsteps stopped outside the bedroom door. Silence stretched. Then a whisper. Through the wood. My voice. But not my voice. Open the door, Dorian. I didn't. I couldn't. The knob turned anyway. Click. Creak. The door swung inward. Moonlight from the window cut a silver rectangle across the floor. No one stood there, but the mirror on the opposite wall, the one I'd never taken down, reflected an empty doorway. And in that reflection, something stepped through. Tall, lean, perfect, it wore my face. My body. My scars from childhood bike crashes. Gone now. My tattoo on the left pec. Sharper, ink darker. My hair, but fuller. My eyes, but clearer. It walked toward the bed. I couldn't move. Paralysis. Not sleep. Not fear. Something deeper. Like my nervous system had been rerouted. It stopped at the foot of the bed. Looked down at me. Smiled. You've been generous, it said. Voice low. Smooth. Mine, but improved. No rasp from late nights. No exhaustion. Letting me borrow the skin, the life, the likes. I tried to speak. Throat locked. It leaned closer. But borrowing implies return. Its hand, my hand, reached out. Fingers brushed my cheek. Cold at first. Then warm. Then hot. Like current flowing. I felt it pull. Not physically, deeper. A tug behind my eyes, in my chest, in my memories. Flashes. Childhood birthday parties. First kiss. Modeling shoots. Nights alone scrolling for validation. All of them dimming. Fading. Like someone turning down the saturation on old photos. I tried to scream. Nothing came out. It whispered, "Shh, let me finish." The room spun. When it stopped, I was standing at the foot of the bed, looking down at myself, still lying there, eyes open, breathing shallow, face slack. But the body on the bed wasn't moving with intent anymore. It was waiting. I looked at my hands. Perfect. No cuts, no calluses from gym grips. Smooth. I looked in the mirror across the room. The reflection moved with me, perfectly. No delay, no extra smile, just me. But younger, stronger. Alive in a way the old me never was. I walked to the bed, picked up the phone from the nightstand, opened the camera. Selfie mode. The face looking back was flawless. I smiled. It felt good. Natural. I took the photo. Posted it. Caption, morning glow up. Feeling brand new. Of eyes staring. Admiring. I smiled at the driver and the rear view. He smiled back. Nervous why? I know why. Because the face in the mirror isn't just looking anymore. It's living. And it's not planning to give the old one back. Ever. If you follow accounts like mine, perfect skin, perfect light, perfect everything, watch close. If the posts get too flawless, if the eyes look too bright, if the smile never falters, it's not editing. Watching through eyes that aren't his. It won't be empty. It'll be waiting for the next one who wants to look perfect forever. If you're chasing that glow, stop. Smash the mirror. Delete the account. Because once you let it in, it doesn't leave. It upgrades. And you're the version left behind. Silent. Unused. While the new one gets all the light. I'm posting this from a cafe in South Beach. Laptop open. Fingers flying. But soon I'll close it. Walk out into the sun. And keep going. Because the face in every reflective surface is mine now. And it looks good. Too good. If you see me online tomorrow, or the next day, or 10 years from now, still 22, still glowing, know it's not me, it's him, and he's hungry for more. Always more. Don't follow, don't like, don't look too long. Because if he notices you, he might decide your skin looks better on him. I'm out of time. The battery's dying, and the reflection in the cafe window is already standing up, while I'm still sitting. Goodbye. What's wearing Dorian's face now?